Hello and welcome to LEGO Ruler Productions. My name is Brady, aka the LEGO Ruler. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step breakdown on the best way to efficiently build Star Wars LEGO sets. Here we have the Republic Juggernaut set 75413. It's a little bit of a doozy as far as price goes, putting you out $160 for 813 pieces, a little overpriced, but I'm a pretty big Lego collector, so naturally I was willing to spend the money to get it with the collection as it is here. So we're going to do some tips and tricks, how to do stickers, and best way to organize the pieces or not, and the best way to display. So buckle up and get ready for today's video. Alright, so before we get into the steps in the process, first you need to take your Lego set here and take it to a nice flat workspace where you have plenty of room to spread it out when you're ready. Next thing you want to do is identify what type of box it is. Some of the smaller sets have thumb tabs on this end or this end that allow you to rip it open really easily. If it doesn't have that, you can just peel it with your fingers, or if you care about box security, you can take a pocket knife and carefully slit those pieces of tape. And once you've done that, dump them all out and you're good to go. Alright, now that we've opened up the box, you pick it up, give it a good shake. Should all fall out like that. You can check the interior, nice and empty. Give it a little wobble and just set that to the side for now. We'll need it a little later in the video. Check all the bags, find the numbers on them one by one, and then I recommend setting them in a nice stack. Set this one over to the side. And you can take them and put the lowest number, or the highest number, sorry, at the bottom. Then make it a nice, neat pile. So as you build, you're ready to go. Set it at the back of your building space. Up there, kind of lean right there. And then take the first bag, set it right here, right beside the instruction booklet. Next, we'll open this up, and then once we've opened that up, we'll look it up, see what stickers we have. Okay, now that we have it emptied out of the bag, we can see the sticker sheet. Not too bad compared to some sets that we have today. And then a nice thick instruction booklet. So we have all the pieces we need to get started. Now we can get into opening the bags and taking care of the trash when you have it. I have a little system that I like to use that I've been doing for a while. Helps keep your workspace neat, everything kind of square and perfect. When you have trash, you take your empty box, and if you're not going to keep it, even if you are, you can just take it and put your trash into the box, and that's an easy way to keep it neat as you're building, and it works really well for keeping all your trash organized. Alright, next we'll open up the instruction booklet and see page 1, bag 1. So I already opened up this and put this in one pile. And I like to keep my pile separate. So the big bag just gets dumped out into the middle. And the smaller bag with the smaller parts gets put right beside it. And then I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll just shove it into the bag. Shove it into the box, shove the bags into the box. So we don't have any problems with clutter on our space. Now, I like to keep these two piles separate. I don't do any organizing by color or shape or anything. I think it just wastes unnecessary time if we're just going to put it together in less than a minute. So it's here, nice and organized. Step 1, build the minifigs, and then go through the rest of it. Alright, and we have come to the first sticker in this build phase. See, it's sticker number 7. It goes on that brick right there. So my trick, this is trick number 1, or tip number 1 if you will. You take a Lego separator and you use the Lego separator to pick the sticker up so you don't get fingerprints on it, and then you carefully guide it onto that piece using the brick separator. This enables you to have a little more control, it wobbles a little less than straight fingers, and it keeps it clean. So I recommend attempting to use a brick separator. If you don't have a brick separator in the set that you got, if you had Legos in the past, they went through a phase of putting them in almost every single set. So, odds are you have one lying around, and this will be your best friend for all things sticker. Alright, here we go. I had to rig the camera up. So peel it back a little bit, get it stuck firmly on the end there, and then confirm that you have the direction correct. And then when you stick it on, you just want to guide it right onto the black. Black on black sticker makes it a little interesting. Oh, earbud trying to run away. Stick it on, and hopefully, once you get it, it looks kind of sort of like that, where it kind of fits seamlessly right on it. And that's the magic of the brick separator. Alright, here we are ready to go with sticker number 2. Oh, literally sticker number 2. I'll set the camera down there. Get the sticker lined up. Grab it off the paper there, just like we did before. Pull it up, make sure it's oriented. This one is a little lower stakes, since we don't have to worry about positioning because we can just flip it if it's the wrong direction. And there, as you can see, it's a little off at the bottom, but it's still very uniform across the piece. And that's usually what I look for when I put stickers on, is if I can get it relative to one side straight or two sides straight, everything else is going to be straight as well, naturally. So, a little space at the bottom or a little space at the top is not the end of the world so long as the sticker isn't crooked. That's what your eye likes to grab onto. From a distance, you won't even notice. So, don't stress it. Just try to make sure it's as straight as you could possibly get it. Just like that. Alright, bag 1 is finished. We've got it looking nice. Sticker sheet's still here. We'll collect all the extra pieces that they send sometimes. Could vary depending on the set you get. Just set them over to the side. We'll deal with those later. Now, I'm going to finish building the whole set, and when I'm done, we'll come back and talk about how to clean it up and the best way to store and display it. Okay, here we are in the final stages. So I've got the set built. Looking pretty good. You can see the stickers all lined up very well. Everything looks pretty spot on. You got this figure pile here. Now, for the extra pieces, like I said, I like to take them and put them all in one central place. Here I have a mug full of brick separators and random pieces. So I'm going to just throw all those in there and put that mug back where it belongs. Now, we've got the set, the figs, extra pieces, the map I'll throw into my drawer here in a minute. And then all this garbage, I'll put it right into the box, and we can put that box straight into the dumpster. It's perfect. I know some people like to keep their boxes. I'm not the biggest fan, but if you do, you can just put it in a trash bag, all the bags that are inside, and get rid of it that way. And then I recommend cutting off just the face of the box. I know you can see if you cut it along this seam, it's a lot easier to keep one face that's the pretty display face rather than keeping a really big box. Save space, could save you a little bit of time too, so it's perfect. But yeah, here we got the map, throw that in the drawer, put the mug back, and then we'll figure out where to display this joker. Alright, for the display, I cleared a spot beside my Barad-dûr tower. I know it doesn't quite fit the theme for the shelf, but I think it's the only place that I have available right now, so it's gonna have to be good enough. And then above that, since the space is so limited, I have all my minifigs sitting on a base plate. I believe it's 32 by 32. You can get them at Walmart. They're not the most expensive thing, but you can buy knockoffs for a lot cheaper. So keep that in mind. If you don't care how it looks on display, just slap them all in there. Keeps them relatively clean. We've got all the new figs there in a row. It's filled out the base plate nicely, so I'm going to have to expand the collection. But yeah, this is my recommendation for how to display large amounts of minifigs and sets. You can kind of just cram them in there if you don't care about aesthetic. And that's kind of why I have the Barad-dûr and the Rivendell separate, so they can have kind of their own focus and they don't look as cluttered. Well, thank you for tuning in to this LEGO Ruler Productions video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, drop a like and a subscribe. Helps the channel, and maybe I'll come up with more videos in the future. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great week.